I'm Michael Davis, Edo Black, the Professor, Women Wrestling. Welcome to my review of WoW Women Wrestling Season 4, Episode 8, right here on the PW Zone. Another solid episode, WoW. Back to back weeks, solid episodes. Um, they doing the 3 match format for the first episodes. I think they doing 3 match have matches and have promos. Whether that be in-ring promos or backstage promos, which I don't mind. I think that you gotta have a 3 match format. Have some of the stuff be like having promos backstage or promos in the ring, which I don't mind that at all. I don't know how long they're gonna do this format. Probably till they do air the episodes from last month tapings, but we'll see. We'll see. But it was another good solid episode of WoW, and not wasting more time. Let's talk about it. Of course, the first thing we see in this episode is the VIP, Abby Maverick, alongside her best friend, Paola, the Golden Goat. And it only made sense. It will make more sense after her be appear in the last week episode, because that was the first episode we had the match in Las Vegas, and seeing that Abby Maverick is the VIP in Las Vegas, and she was out in Las Vegas in real life, so it makes some more sense to have this be on the last week episode. That is me, but they out there just gloating about being beautiful and being better than everybody else in the crowd, like typical hill stuff. But Abby Maverick brings up the fact that she upset, and the Polo is upset the fact that Cloudmaster will be getting her championship match up against Tormenta in this episode, and she is sick and tired of seeing her Cloudmaster's match tomorrow being nerdy in Las Vegas, because it's Las Vegas. It's not about reading books and being smart. It's about partying and having fun, and it's just like living the limelight. Was she not wrong with that? But she is so upset about the fact that Polo is not getting his opportunity. Instead, she's going up against Santana Garrett for the fifth freaking time. Like, again, why are we seeing this matchup again, especially in the season 4? Like, I thought we got to lead this feud in season 3. But anyway, here we are, first matchup of the night of episode 8. It's Santana Garrett and Paola Mayfield, and during the match when the match starts, they had a match graphic about them. You see Santana Garrett and Paola Mayfield, but right next to Paola Mayfield is Lon Star, not Abby Maverick. Lon Star, like I gave you props for having the match graphics in the bottom, and in this episode you boss it. Like what are we doing here? Like it's just it was silly. But now I think of it, seeing Paula Mayfield and Lon Star, it could work. But this matchup did not work for me. And I'll tell you why. First, like 2 or 3 minutes of the matchup, it was good. Like both of them going back and forth, trading pins. It was just like it was an even matchup early on. But towards the end of the matchup, it was just a mess. Like the first 2 minutes were good. Last 2 minutes were just a mess. But toward the middle, it was just like it was a mixed bag, because on one hand you had Polo doing decent, and then a mean looking forearm to the face of Santana Garrett in the corner, and hit the face wash boot while Santana Garrett was seated in the corner. Then you have her Santana Garrett, he put in a submission hold that looked pretty effective. And you had Santana Garrett doing her thing later in the matchup. You had her do a comeback, hit the back handspring elbow to Paula Mayfield. She gotta go for a bulldog, but Paula counters it, and Santana gotta go for a clothesline, but again Paula counters it, spins her around, hit the DT. That one got 2 count. And I wish that would the finish. That was a good looking reversal from Paula, and she has a pretty good looking DT, but it don't got to account. I just wish I would finish. But we move. Um, and the last 2 minutes I messed up again, a mess. You had Paola Mayfield pushing Santana Garrett off of her while Santana had her on the race side, and then Santana does her batnet classic kip up to the forearm that barely hit Paola Mayfield. It don't got to account. And he has Santana Garrett going for the eat defeat, but Paola Mayfield blocks it, spins around, but Santana catches her with a super kick. Basically barely hits Paola. She hit more the air than Paola. And the referee act like she got shot. Like this idiot referee that act like he want to be a flight attendant for LAX thinks he got knocked out cold, but you can clearly tell she didn't get hit with super kick, nor that she got knocked out severely. But at least Santana Garrett to get her feet pulled by Abby Maverick. She gets distracted. Paul Mayfield gets right back up like she's totally fine. And then she hit the worst neck breaker I ever seen in my life for the win. Listen to me. Paula Mayfield, find a different finisher, please. Like you try to do that and spin neck breaker, it's like every time I see you hit it, it was like crap. Respectfully, find a different finisher. I'm pretty sure you did it during the D tapings. They're like D tapings and the tapings that happened last month. But please, find a different finisher, find a better finisher. Because the neck breaker you do does not look good. That is be honest. It does not look good. Find a better finisher, please. From the worst neck breaker I ever seen to the best damn thing that Wow's ever seen. We go backstage and we see Penelope Pink as she's getting ready for her main event match against High Swag. She's talking all the trash. She's talking all the trash to High Swag prior to this match. She said, if you think the beating that we gave you in the steel cage match was bad tonight, you gotta be the worst night of your life. As the saying goes here, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. But tonight, after I embarrass you, I gotta make sure you stay away from me for good. And short and sweet. Sometimes that's all you need from someone like Betty Pink. Someone that she can cut promos that like 30 seconds or 2 minutes, and she can go out there and have like bigger matches every time she's out there. She have a great match with anyone, and she can cut a promo no matter how long it is. And like not that many women on the watch that can say that. I mean I can name a few, but someone like Betty Pink is 1-on-1. And this matchup that she had against Ice Rag later in the episode was pretty damn good. And we're gonna talk about that later in the matchup, later in the review. But it was a fun one to watch. Before we get to the main event, we gotta talk about the semi-main event. That being top tiers Coach Campanelli taking on 1/3 of Monster of the Metal, Daisy Lane. And of course, we all know the history between these two. Yeah, we started the self-proclaimed Coach tip from Coach before her match against Daisy Lane. Talk about how she went from being pet rally to Daisy Lane and all that jazz. Of course, Coach is with Kane Quest and Glory Glare, and Daisy Lane is with Chainsaw and Fury. And thank God Daisy Lane has backup because, God forbid, this idiot referee does anything with top tier whenever they get involved. Like every time they got involved, whether it be pulling the ropes away from Daisy Lane when she trying to get the doors when Coach has her in the saucer, or pulling Coach out of the ring when Daisy Lane gonna give Coach the Bronco Buster. Like they constantly got involved with this matchup, and the referee had all you had to do was to do this like a freaking idiot. Like why do you ref do that? Like you got to get involved to throw him out. That's all you gotta do. Just throw him out. But he didn't do that. He's an idiot. So I gotta call out the referee being an idiot every time because they're freaking idiots. Anyway, the match itself was pretty decent. Of Or you have Cole's constantly getting beat up by Gallagher and Kane Cross. Once Cole got put out of the ring by Top Tier after they Lane going for the Bronco Buster, it was all Coach for the majority of the matchup. Just it will like just clopping her close to the back of the neck, and at one point in the matchup you had Daisy Lane say, "Hey, you want to play dirty? Let's play dirty." She bites the neck of Coach Campanelli, but that was the only offense he got throughout that whole course of the middle of the matchup. But she gets her payback going once he ducks a couple of clotheslines from Coach Campanelli, hit him with a spinning his head scissors. Then they backhand spin elbow in the corner. Daisy Lane attempts the Bronco Buster again, but she realized that Top Tier got to get involved again and pull Coach out of the ring. And she shoots, like, gets Top Tier out of the way, get out of the way. She hits the Bronco Buster onto Coach Campanelli this time around. And then hits the second wall senton to Coach Campanelli. So got to account. Then Daisy Lane gonna go for a rear barrel bulldog, but Coach Campanelli counts it, hits the leg sweep, and she kicks out. Daisy Lane kicks out at 2.9. And Coach Campanelli like, you know what? It's a wrap. It's over. She gonna go for the buzzer beater, her version of the umpire kill switch, Corey want. And in the right hand side, you see Top Tier trying to get involved once again. Here I am. It's kind of like freaking Bucky from Marvel Wild was saying again. Because that's what they've been doing the whole freaking match. Trying to get involved. Trying to get Coach Campanelli to win. But Chainsaw was like, you know what? F this. She takes out both Gallagher and Kane Cross with double clotheslines. And while the referee not looking, Free comes in, flips Daisy Lane over Coach Campanelli, which leads to Daisy Lane rolling out Coach Campanelli 1, 2, 3, and Daisy Lane gets the win over a former coach, Coach Campanelli. But there's no time to celebrate, because it's like last week, attacking Ashley Blaze. This time around, they attacked all three members of Monster of Madness, Monster of the Meadow. My bad. They attacked Monster of the Meadow, trying to take out Chainsaw 3-on-1, but of course that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen end well for them. And Chainsaw just like powers through, take out both all three members of the Top Tier. Everybody got cowed around like the cow that they are. And then Days later comes the promo after the matchup, basically just saying Top Tier trying to take us down time and time again, and doesn't matter how many times you get knocked out, how many times you get back up. The Top Tier, you keep on trying to attack the people I love, you're not gonna have much of a team left. And solid matchup from Days Lane, and a good promo after the match as well. I probably said it before on my channel, but her changing from Pet Rally to Days Lane was the right way to go. It was a great move for her, because you can tell that she's getting better in the ring. She also tells again, she has more confidence at Days Lane, because back in like season 2, or like when she first came into WoW, she was not really that, wasn't that she was still trying to get her feet wet. But now since she's changed up the gimmick, she now Daisy Lane, and she now has Fury and Chainsaw to back her up. Her confidence is building up, and I said that she was a dollar store Alexa Bliss. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said it at this point, but the more I see her at Daisy Lane, the more I can say that she's done a better job with this gimmick that Alexa Bliss did when she was the Fiend's right hand woman. Like when she was the dark version of Alexa Bliss when she was with the Fiend. I think Daisy Lane does it better than Alexa Bliss, in my honest opinion. It might be a hot take, but it's the truth. Daisy Lane is doing a really good job with this gimmick, and I can't wait to see more of her and Monster Meadow throughout this whole season. Wow! And now time for the main event. Penelope Pink, high swag, first time ever. And I checked before I recorded the video. It's the first time we've seen these two ever wrestle against each other. And wow, or any promotion in the past. If you want to count the custom match they did, which I don't count custom matches because for obvious reasons. But it's the first time we've seen this matchup. High Swag played Pink 1-on-1. Former tag champions, former members of Fab Four. Can't say former friends because they were never friends because no one played Pink. He played High Swag like a fiddle alongside the other members of Fab Four. But High Swag comes out, still walking the pink furry jacket, the pink furry hat. She still carrying the pink soccer box, the mad ball, and then you see she cut to Lost Star looking on, and she's like, "This little, how dare she still rocking this look after what we did to her?" That was a funny moment in my eyes, but she still has the high swag, high hood, if you will, look, and she has new gear, but she has like still has the rocking the hat, the fur, and the glasses. She still has the high hood swagger. But the match starts off with both Penelope and Holly just swinging. They just fighting on the outside, train chops to the chest, back and forth till Pink chops her to the throat, getting away from her, and they just going back and forth. At one point in the match, you had High Swag sweeping the leg of Pink. She gonna go for the screen Shine Wizard, but Pink moves out of the way, hit the pink trigger, reverse the V trigger, and only got 2 count. And yeah, and this is like you have Pink taking control of that matchup, taking control of the matchup after that knee, and at one point in the matchup you had High Swag in the corner again, chopped by Pink. She going to chop her again, but High Swag flinches. And he tells Pink, hey, I thought we were friends. And she slapped in the face like, you thought. But Pink then try to go for her somersault elbow that she does center in the ring, but High Swag moves out of the way, and then she hits the Sign Wizard to Pink, but Pink kicks out at 2. And then we see Pink get back in the matchup by hitting High Swag with her gory bomb onto the turnbuckle, knocking her out. And after that, it's been all Pink. High Swag trying to get back in the matchup, but her, Pink and Long Stars are trying their best to just embarrass her, to take her out for good, like they said, like Pink said in the promo earlier. But High Swag still fighting. She's not giving up that easily. And High Swag, they on the apron. High Swag trying to go for German suplex on the Pink on the apron, but Pink counters it, and this next spot was insane. Pink, she gotta go for her brainbuster on the apron that she does. The brainbuster that she did onto Prince Aussie back in season 2. She gotta do that move, but she overshot it. So instead of doing a brainbuster on the apron to High Swag, she legit did a full-fledged vertical suplex on the High Swag on the outside, and both women are down. And the referee check on both of these ladies. Long Star is a concern as hell, which I don't blame her. And High Swag, I mean, I seen High Swag take worse bumps to this, worse bumps to this. So like the fact that he see both Pink and Holly they get hurt, seriously hurt at this spot was going on them. But High Swag gets thrown out back in the ring by Pink. And Pink pins her because he thought that could be in the matchup, which should have been. But High Swag keeps on fighting. She kicks out at 2. And Pink starts spamming pinfalls like it's 2K, W2K. And High Swag keeps on kicking out. Pink trying to go for the pretty Pink, but High Swag counters it with the backstabber, which how convenient, because that's exactly what Pink did to High Swag in season 3 in the steel case match. But you got 2 count, and High Swag trying to figure out what to do, what they gotta do to take Pink down, and Pink still fighting, trying to get high swag, not trying to knock her out, but high swag hits her with the high hood combination, palm strikes and super kick, but Play Pink is still standing, and Play Pink grabs high swag, hits her with the bank exchange with the whipcord full Nelson knee that she did to Kane Quest back in season 2. But once he tried to get hit the Pretty Pink again, high swag counts it and hits the hiss and diss. And Pretty Pink fell down a little bit too early for that, but it didn't matter because 1, 2, 3, high swag gets the win against Pretty Pink, her former tag team partner, getting revenge, her payback from the Fab Four, what they did to her in that steel cage match. But you can't end on a happy ending for High Swag because after the matchup, here comes Mind Straight Heat, jumping High Swag after the match, and then Play Pink then jumps in after getting beat by High Swag. It's 3-on-1. They still jumping High Swag, even in defeat. But wait a minute, who the hell is that? Oh, it's Big Red Suburban, J.D. Jones, and the mother of High Swag, Big Red Betty. They charge in the ring, and it's a pure six brawl. Everybody's fighting, and we're all out of time. We're out of time. That's how the show ends with Fast Four, Big Red Suburban, and High Swag brawling to end the show. And what would it end the show? It was a good way to end the show. This matchup between High Swag and Play Pink was exactly what I thought it would be. It was a really good matchup between two really good wrestlers in WoW and outside WoW. Like we cannot. I mean, we can talk about how good Play Pink and High Swag are, but let's not forget that this is also High Hood AJ and Maria Tucker. So like these two still have had a match outside of WoW beforehand before they had this feud in WoW, but to each his own. I'm glad the match even happened in the first place. It was a really good matchup. Curious to see what happens next with the Fat Four, High Swag, Jay Jones, and Baby Betty. Because if they end up doing a single woman tag involving these two teams and having a High Swag team with her mother and her auntie after what happened in season 3, that could be interesting. Because even though Baby Betty said that she still loves Holly, despite what happened in season 3, Jay Jones still probably have that bad taste in her mouth. She's still probably pissed off at Holly Swagger, which is what she did to her and her mother. But only time will tell. Like I'm gonna be curious to see if they even coexist. If they do end up doing a single tag against the Fab Four later in the season. But other than that, it was a great matchup between High Swag and Play Pink, and look forward to see what happens next. And that's my review of WoW Season 4, Episode 8. Let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts on the episode. If you've seen the episode, you missed any matches from this episode, the matches are up on YouTube right now. They do it every Monday. They back to do it every Monday like they normally do. Now they're not uploading on random days on like 2:00 in the morning on a Wednesday. They upload matches every week, every Monday after the latest episode. So check it out whenever you can. I don't know when they got air the full episodes of WoW on Tubi and Pluto TV, but when they do air on those platforms and they are free right away, I'll let you know. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till that time, I'm Michael Davis, the Black. I'm out.